We're gonna clink our drinks, we're gonna toast our ears, we're gonna talk Disney and get our cheers to ears. Cheers to ears!
Hello and welcome to Cheers to Ears, where today we're drinking a Key Lime Martini.
Yes.
Whoa. And it's from Narcoosee's at Disneyland's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa. And I had the drink here, and I lost it already.
You're looking for the price?
You can say the price while I find the ingredients here. I just had them on my...
$18.50.
Okay, it's $18.50. It's made with Tito's handmade vodka, Midori melon liqueur, vanilla cream, cold-pressed lime juice, and toasted meringue.
Yes. Which we weren't going to make the toasted meringue.
That just wasn't going to happen.
No, but we did do 1.5 ounces of Tito's, half ounce of Midori, 3/4 an ounce of lime juice, fresh lime juice, 1 ounce of vanilla cream, which was just vanilla extract mixed with half and half. And then we tried that, and it was very tart.
Very tart.
And so we added about half ounce to 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup, and that made it perfect. Mm-hmm. So we have the graham cracker rim, little garnish on there. Very nice. Very, very nice drink.
Yeah, and you're going to be done with yours soon. I just started mine.
Yeah, I'm about halfway.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I get
like
drinking,
this.
it's time to get drinking.
I like this drink once it could be still, I think, a little milder. Probably something we did with maybe the toasted meringue. Changed it a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. I would order this just to try the difference.
Yeah, and I like lime. Even when it was tart, I still liked it, but this is actually better.
Mm-hmm. It was too much for me. I couldn't even taste the drink. It was so tart to me.
Yeah.
When we had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't even taste it at all, so that's why I
This is
suggested
good.
we flip something in there.
Yeah. Narcoosee, though, is a place I really want to try.
Right. I have the menu right here. They have some good stuff. It's a seafood restaurant?
Seafood.
Yeah.
A little on the spendy side, but
right.
You know, what isn't at Disney World?
No, with a $19 lobster bisque.
Yeah.
That's
the one, the round restaurant that's sitting over the lake.
Right.
Yeah, that just seems like it'd be nice to just sit there and look at the lake and
Yeah.
order something good, something tasty.
Something tasty.
Yeah, with a drink or two. We had the Empress Lime Gimlet from there a while back. I can't remember what show that was, but we have had one of their drinks before.
Right, but we've yet to eat at any restaurant at Grand Floridian.
Yeah, I don't even think I've gotten a coffee there. I've walked through it a couple times, but that's about it.
I don't remember if I got a coffee at that little kiosk in the lobby.
I'll have to go back
They have
because
desserts there. I think I might have got a coffee
when
there
they finish
last
up
time when I took Christy.
Yeah, when they finish that up, I'm
It's looking good right now.
really interested in checking that out.
Yeah. So talking about finishing things up and future of Disney.
Yes,
That's what we're talking about today.
That's what we're talking about. A lot of stuff coming down the pike in the next probably 3-4 years, I think. Or is it 2030?
It says it's a 5-year plan for the parks.
Okay, so by 2030. Yeah, 2029.
And it's a 5-year plan, they say.
Yeah.
I was looking into when the other things were done. It takes about 3 or 5 years from when they start construction
Yeah.
to when things open, like Mickey and Minnie's, Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, provided nothing messes up the plan.
Right, the Skyliner, that kind of
Okay.
stuff. But they're investing $17 billion into Walt Disney World and $60 billion into all the parks over that. But they don't. They didn't say how much
it's like
they're
10
doing
years
for each
or
project.
the
That's like
10-year
their 10-year plan. Right. So this is exciting.
Yes.
It's an exciting time for Disney. Anyway, and we usually when we broach this subject, we make up everything.
Yes.
So we had to make up something for this podcast. We couldn't just make it like here's how we rank.
We're not a news channel.
No, here's how I rank the top 5.
We're a news and a false hope channel. So the lands that I went with, that I created the list for, were Monsters, Inc. And these are lands or kind of an expansion of a land, but I figured something significant enough that it creates multiple rides, multiple experiences, restaurants, whatnot. So Monsters, Inc., Piston Peak, Villains Land, Pandora Avatar, and Puebla Esperanza. So Puebla Esperanza at Animal Kingdom, Monsters Inc., Hollywood Studios, Piston Peak and Villains Land at Magic Kingdom, and Pandora Avatar, Way of Water at DCA.
And they have announced a different array of how much they're going to do in these lands already.
Yes.
Some nothing.
The Villains Land, we've got nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Right. And some lands. So we'll go one. How we do you want to go through it and we'll start with the first one and where we rank it?
Should we do worst to first?
Yeah, but we could have different worst to first.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, that's true. Then we're given different. Okay, that's a good point.
So we can start with Monstropolis.
Yes, Monsters Inc. Land.
And
Monstropolis? Is that?
That's what they're going to call it. They say.
Okay, Monstropolis. I'm going to write that down.
And then Pueblo Esperanza, the land's going to be called Tropical Americas because they have Indiana Jones there too, so they can't just call the whole thing.
Well,
that's going to be part of it.
Pueblo Esperanza.
Pablo
Escobar.
Yep, that's a different episode.
Pablo Escobar Aranza.
Right, that's our Narcos land.
I thought they were tropical. Yeah, tropical
right, because
Americas.
Indiana Jones is involved. So, do you want to just start with the Monsters Inc.?
Sure.
And go down and say how we rank it?
I think that's a good idea.
Okay, why don't you go first?
I rank it as number one.
Number one. Really?
Monstropolis.
Wow. Number one. That's the best. Because of the ride?
Because of the ride.
So let's talk about the land first, what we know about it.
Yeah. First suspended roller coaster at Disney World or any of the Disney themed parks.
Right.
The scene with the doors. So you're going to be like one of the doors flying through the air. And that just sounds really cool to me. I think this has, and it's strongly rumored that Harryhausen's sushi will be there as well.
Right. And I went with that because our twist this episode is we have a restaurant and a drink or so something like that for every. We each had our own take on it, but for each land we have a restaurant and a drink.
Yeah.
And that's what I have. Harryhausen's. I just made that the restaurant.
Yeah.
Because I think it should be there.
Well, and I'm sure it will be. I thought that they could do some sort of creepy dessert or because they had the ice cream or the gelato place right there.
They could do
so they could do something like that.
Yeah.
Themed along there. There's also going to be a new Monsters Inc. show there.
Yes.
With taking over where the Muppets were.
Shows are great anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. Sad that the Muppets are gone, but I'm sure I'll enjoy the new Monsters Inc. show. So I didn't, as far as a drink, I kind of thought what we did for our episode last week, where it would just have a gummy eyeball in it. Whatever the drink is, it's just going to have a gummy eyeball in it.
A big one.
A big gummy eyeball.
Right at the top. Like takes up most of the top of the glass.
Yeah.
Just staring at you.
Yeah.
I like that.
A gummy eyeball cake.
I like that. So I looked up actual drinks for everything and have one. So with Harryhausen Sushi Restaurant, I have a sake-tini.
Oh, okay.
So it's a martini with sake replacing the vermouth.
Oh, very interesting.
So it's gin and sake.
Okay. That would be interesting to try.
That's my drink for Harryhausen's. And I have this ranked number 2.
Okay.
Number two.
And the reason I had mine as number 1, I think this has the most potential to be the most fun land for everyone. So, so when you think of Galaxy's Edge, Black Spire Outpost, I think everybody enjoys walking through there, enjoys the rides, whatnot. There is a specific fan.
It's a niche. It's a niche land. Right.
Monsters Inc., I think, because it'll have the thrills, but it's going to appeal to little kids. I think it's going to be, and it looks like they're going to have some sort of a little playground area there. I think it's going to have the most appeal to the most people. That's why I ranked it as number 1.
Interesting.
And I'm just really looking forward to that ride, that roller coaster.
Yeah, that roller coaster is the most exciting thing, probably.
Yeah.
in all of the lands, but I ranked my number one for the exact same reason. I think it's going to be the most fun land.
Okay.
Interesting.
Do you want to go to that one next?
Well, yeah, because it's our next one.
Okay. What is the next one?
Villain's Land.
Okay.
You probably ranked it last.
I ranked it dead last.
Really?
Yes.
I think it has the most potential. I love this idea. I mean, most Disney adult like us does like the idea. And I know you like the idea, so you probably have other reasons why you don't like it.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the land first. What we know about it.
Nothing.
Very little. Very little. There's rumors of a Maleficent roller coaster.
I think it's supposed to, the rumors are 2 e-ticket attractions in there.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that there's a small kid ride. So an e-ticket attraction of some sort along the lines of like one of the villains from Disneyland Fantasyland. So Snow White or Pinocchio or, Pinocchio's Daring Journey could be, but more on the villain aspect of it. Something not real scary to the kids, but
right.
Honestly, I think that I thought about Mr. Toad's rebuilding that because that's got some villainy stuff going to hell in it, but it doesn't have an actual villain, so that wouldn't quite work. But I think a villain.
Well, that judge is kind of villainy.
He is.
He sends him right to hell. He wasn't even messing around.
Yeah.
So I ranked it number one for the same reasons Your Monsters Inc. because I really think the villains are fun.
Yeah.
It has a chance to be a spooky land, right? But also what they say is hilarious. Any interaction with the villain
is true.
Always fun for kids. Like Cruella de Vil with kids is awesome to watch.
She's hilarious.
Right. Just to add in that with the old lady with an apple walking around.
Right?
If it has lots of character involvement, which Disney World's not great at.
Yeah,
in
that's
the first
true.
place, so we'll see.
It needs to have characters that wander around.
It does.
So Cruella, the best interaction, I didn't even really have it with her. Somebody else did. She looked down. This guy was pushing a stroller. No kids were in the stroller. You seem to have lost your children. Congratulations. And she walked off. It was hilarious because just off the top of her head, Yeah. So those sound really good. I ranked it last because I like villains and I'm gonna love the land, but I'm not like a huge villains fan. I'm just not a huge villains fan. There are certain villains I like.
Yeah.
But
I mean, all this is if they do it right.
Yes.
I mean, any one of these could be the best one.
And
just like
I'm sure they'll do a great job with it.
Right, like Cars Land at DCA. I had no idea that it would look that awesome. Right,
yeah,
walking down it when
they
were building it, right? And it's perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, any of these could be done right. But do you have a restaurant or a drink or anything to go with this land?
So of course they have to have a villain's lounge.
Okay.
But specialty cocktails themed to different villains from around the world. So there's going to be, for Dr. Facilier, there'd be like a Sazerac.
Like it.
So for Jafar, there might be something that you would find in the Morocco Pavilion. So we had the Medina Mixer, I believe, one time. Very good drink, but something like that. So some sort of Moroccan, North African type drink. Same thing like Genie could be, or so for Jafar, some European stuff for the different villains, Maleficent or the Evil Queen. But then I'm trying to, and I can't remember, like Moana.
The bad person in Moana, you're testing. We're really bad at Disney trivia. Why even do it?
I know. But anyway, my idea is you have a themed drink from the land that they represent.
That would work well with my idea of a restaurant.
Oh, okay.
So my idea of a restaurant is a villain's lair.
Okay.
So it has multiple rooms.
Oh, themed
to a different villain. Like pick 4 or 5 villains.
Yeah.
Right, have these little small rooms.
That would be very cool.
That would go with your drinks in each room, right? But my drink I came up with is a It's called. It's so the name of the drink. It's at a pub in Seattle.
Okay.
It's called Magic the Gathering. So that's off a card game, not
card
Disney.
game, yeah.
But the drink sounded great. It's with gin. It's Demay liqueur, sparkling wine, orange and pea flower, with a smoking dry ice.
Ooh. That does sound interesting.
And villainy.
And villainy. With the dry ice. Yeah.
I mean, that's all I look for. So so that's why I ranked it number 1, even though so little is known.
Yeah, that was probably the hardest one because they haven't done anything to get us excited about it. Now, my thoughts could change, but right now, it's just...
I get it.
It's last because I'm not necessarily a huge villains fan.
Right. And I think it has the potential to compete with Epic Universe.
Yeah.
That park up north.
The park up north. Edit. Okay.
Okay, next is Piston Peak.
Okay.
Well, how'd you rank that one?
That was ranked 3rd for me.
3rd?
Yes.
Okay.
What about you?
Oh, I have it ranked 4th.
Oh, so somewhat close. So, it's going to have Cars Road Rally, so kind of a mountain 4-wheel drive version of Radiator Springs Racers, something along, but the same type of ride track, but it's going to be more bumpy, as if you're doing an off-road race.
Yeah, they showed the testing they did with the off-road vehicles.
Yeah, the ATVs and stuff. And
yeah.
So, and it's also supposed to have a smaller family-friendly ride.
Yeah, so with Cars at DCA, already that's the Cars universe to me. I know they want one in Florida, want something Cars related, but to me it's not necessary.
They're going to release a movie.
Okay.
I'm almost positive.
Yeah, this
before that, to get people excited about going and seeing it, to see if it matches up. They will release and this is my prediction, they will release a Cars movie related to Piston Peak.
Maybe. That sounds
that is
plausible.
Because they just can't, they couldn't walk away from that IP. And a chance to do a sequel.
Yeah.
They love their sequels, so.
Yeah, I just don't know. I got to see it to buy this all the way.
Uh-huh.
I really have to.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I just don't know how it's going to be. It just looks all right so far to me. The idea of it.
I don't know. It's something about the outdoors always appeals to me.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it's probably kind of got my attention a little bit more.
I don't love Radiator Springs Racers either. I think it's okay. It's fun.
It's fun.
But between how long the line is.
Yeah, that's a single rider line all the time.
Yeah, if you do the math.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite ride.
Yeah.
That break down the line time plus ride experience.
Yeah, like I would never buy the single rider or the lightning lane for that one.
Right.
Which it's because it's an individual pass.
Right.
But I would go do the single rider, especially in the morning because there's no line in the single rider.
Right, single rider's fine.
Yeah. So I came up with a lounge and a restaurant.
Oh, okay. You went crazy.
Yeah. So table service restaurant, because I don't think that there's enough good, like, lower end table service restaurants in Magic Kingdom. There's a lot of quick service and there's a lot of high end. Mm-hmm. Liberty Tree Tavern is probably kind of in there as far as, and Skipper Canteen are kind of the lower end. So something along those lines, but another one, because I think they just need another one. But comfort food, but Rocky Mountain region.
Right.
So this could be Hatch chili, something from New Mexico, but it could have bison burgers or country fried steak or...
I just changed my idea. Well, kind of, but
okay.
Yeah.
So food's along those lines, just the real biscuits and gravy. And they could do a breakfast, but just in that region and stuff, and beef and lamb and,
right.
things like... One of the things I actually was Googling what are some iconic Rocky Mountain foods and stuff. But they mentioned trout. So might be I don't know how well that would go over, but that's a possibility. But one thing I saw, so huckleberries.
Okay.
So thinking about like an ice cream or a dessert place that just does everything huckleberries.
You like that?
I think that I'm game for that. Yeah.
That's funny.
But I also did a lounge, and so you couldn't, the problem is it's a beer and whiskey lounge. Because that just fits with the Western theme. Like beers and whiskeys.
So it'd have to be like a reservation beer and whiskey lounge kind of place in Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. And
it can't just be a walk-up. Really.
Walk-up type of thing.
Right.
And the problem is you couldn't call it like... Well, you could get away maybe a saloon. The something saloon, Piston Peak Saloon, or, something along those lines. But that was my idea, is it just has to be beer and whiskey.
Okay.
As the theme of
That's
it.
interesting.
Yeah, so multiple types of beer.
Right.
Multiple types of whiskey.
Right.
Yeah.
That's good.
Which is kind of a niche, but I think if you got the theming right, it'd be great.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So my idea was I had a picnic area restaurant where it's an outdoor picnic because it's like a national park.
Yeah.
But after you were talking, I like the idea of like a wagon train.
Oh.
And then an outdoor thing.
Chuck wagon.
Like a chuck wagon thing.
Chuck Wagons. That's the name of the restaurant.
Right.
Chuck Wagons.
Yeah. So after you were talking about the kind of food you would serve.
Yeah.
Man, wouldn't that be cool if it was like a stop on the way?
Big plate of pork and beans.
Right.
That's what you want to eat in a crowded theme park.
That's funny. That's funny. So, yeah, that's a great idea for a restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah. The big wagons sitting out where you walk in, it's like a...
Yeah, the Conestoga wagons.
Right, there's wagons all around you.
But can you imagine, like, you just go sit in the wagon?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think that's great. Like, there's some outdoor seating, but
there's wagon seating.
Wagon seating as well.
Yeah. I have wagon seating for 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, my drink is Sally's Sangria.
Okay.
Just a simple sangria. Sally, the little Porsche car and cars.
Okay. I'm just thinking that the theming. Sangria is not really maybe Southwestern. Southwestern. Yeah, okay.
Southwestern.
Yeah.
That's where we're at.
Okay.
Yeah, Southern Arizona.
There you go.
This is right outside of Fort Huachuca.
Yeah.
One of my homes. So that's what I have for the Piston Peak National Park.
Should we do Pandora Avatar next?
We can.
Way of Water. So it's the movie Way of Water themed, from what I understand.
Yeah, there's so many rumors around this.
Yeah.
Everyone's just saying stuff.
So it is going to be where Monsters, Inc., Mike and Sully to the Rescue. Is that the name of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's going to be in there. And he did a video on where he thinks it's going to start and where it'll end. I think it's the Hyperion. Hopefully, they do something with the Hyperion.
Yeah.
We
can say that every episode because we always wish this, and it's not going to happen.
Yeah,
there's shows. There's no shows at Disneyland.
So it's supposed to have a big water ride, like an e-ticket water ride.
Uh-huh.
I think I've read potential one smaller ride, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know anything about this.
Yeah.
The information is all rumors everywhere. There's nothing, so I ranked it last.
So what it is with the water ride is because they show a water ride in all the artwork.
Yeah.
It's like the Maleficent's roller coaster. That's where we get that idea.
I know, but why don't they just say something?
I know. Because of probably how long it's going to take.
Or they don't know yet. They don't know exactly. They're
I think they do.
Probably.
They might still be working on it.
They like to sit on stuff too and get us excited. When no one's excited about it anymore.
You know when we'll find out about the final Avatar and the final Villains Land information?
Opening day of the ride?
D23 next year. That's when they'll drop that information.
When it pops up on their lightning lane?
Yeah.
On the day it opens?
There you go.
For a $200 individual lightning lane?
Yeah. So
Where'd you rank it?
I ranked that 4th. It is
Okay.
slightly above Villains.
Yeah.
Although in my mind, probably about equal right now. They're the two, and these are my rankings are how excited I am to see them.
Right.
And that one, it's like meh, because Pandora at Animal Kingdom just isn't. It's cool looking, but because it closes so early, you never get to see it at night, and that's when it looks really incredible. It's small, so it doesn't build the excitement.
Right. And that's why I have it. That's why I have it last. Same idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the ride at Animal Kingdom, but I don't love the land. Is okay. The land looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
There's not much to it, like you said.
Yeah.
It's just kind of there. I feel this is gonna be the same thing,
Although,
and it's the only big thing Disneyland's adding so far,
yeah.
which is kind of sucks.
I wonder if they'll do more information about Disney Forward next year at D23.
We'll see.
We'll see. But they do need to absolutely transplant 100% Satuli Canteen. Because that's good food.
Yeah, I don't think they'll
parks.
transplant anything though.
At least, and I don't
do
care
that.
if they call it Satuli Canteen, but they need to do like the same type of menu.
Yeah, I think is the only place they've done that is Galaxy's Edge to transplant a whole exact restaurant into the other park.
I think so.
Yeah, they don't do that really unless they make the whole land. They're going to make something different.
Yeah.
Try to have a Southern California flair.
Menu. Just the menu. Well, that's the thing is a lot of the Satuli Canteen reminds me, it seems more Californian.
Right. So that's your restaurant?
Satuli Canteen.
Boom.
And the same type of drinks and
same
all
food.
There's not a lot of drinks or places to drink necessarily there. So I don't know, maybe they'll have like Pongo with the, because you tried one of those, didn't you? When you went with Christy?
Yes, but I don't remember which one it was.
It was like a blended drink.
Yes, we each had one. She had the non-alcoholic version, and I had the alcoholic version.
Okay.
That's why I learned about Disney World. Does it different than Disneyland? At Disneyland it's a yellow cup if you're having an alcoholic drink, and
Oh,
a white one if you're not.
okay.
And they gave me 2 white cups at Disney World. So I asked her because I said at Disneyland it's a yellow cup because I never ordered a non-alcoholic beverage at Disney World. It's only been alcoholic beverages. So she said there's both the same looking cup, but the non-alcoholic drinks have characters around them, Disney characters rimmed around them.
Okay.
Because Disney characters don't drink.
No.
That's what she said. That was funny. Yeah, so she got cast member compliment for being hilarious.
For being funny.
Yep, you get cast member compliments for jokes with me. So yeah, so my restaurant is called Taste of Pandora.
Okay.
And it's a fancy eatery
Oh.
with all like infused foods, like fusion
Fusion.
from
Okay.
different, and make it like Pandora with a Pandora twist to
Okay.
everything. So it's up to the chef what a Pandora twist is, of course, right? So make them different foods. Like a fancy chef from like a Michelin star chef comes in.
So like
makes all these
Satuli
fancy-
Canteen.
Well, kind of, but fancier.
Okay. So
Like
fancy.
high end foods, high end drinks. And my drink here is the Maple Bacon Manhattan.
Do they need that though? Maple Bacon Manhattan. Oh.
Yeah. I
So, but do they need another high-end restaurant at DCA?
Why wouldn't they?
Well, so they've got the Italian place.
Yeah.
They've got
Then they all do plenty of business.
yeah, this is true.
It's gonna be a reason for someone to not go to one of the restaurants in downtown Disney and get a ticket to the park to go to this restaurant.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be nice.
Okay.
And it's going to be different. It's going to be a brand new. There's not a restaurant like it. It's not going to be someone else's restaurant they bring in.
Kind of like and not like Space 220, but kind of a Space 220.
Kind of the vibe.
Yeah, kind of that vibe.
Right,
yeah,
that,
space.
Around that, but with some chef that's like totally inventive, like out there. And so the Maple Bacon Manhattan is whiskey, vermouth, maple syrup, and with a bacon garnish. Sounds great.
Sounds bacon.
Yeah, bacon. I got you at bacon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's our Avatar land. Our last one is Tropical Americas, the Animal Kingdom. Aaron.
Yes.
That's our last one we're talking about.
I was looking at Satuli Canteen, if that was fusion. I think it is fusion.
Yeah,
I think you just fancy those up. I'm not letting this go. Okay, anyway, Puebla Esperanza, Tropical Americas.
Right.
Ranked number 2.
And my reason for number 3 is all about the Indiana Jones ride. I think Indiana Jones ruins the whole vibe. They should have went with they should have just kept it Coco and Encanto. In my opinion, the entire land should have been that. And something they could have done a great Coco.
Oh, they could have
ride
done a really good Coco
and
ride.
that dinosaur.
Because
we've talked about this before.
The spirit animal, like if they're riding the back of one of the spirit animals,
they could do all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, and that's what I thought that the problem is Coco is not considered. This is South America.
I know, but it's
Coco is Mexico.
I know,
but that's why.
Well, yeah, but come on, you can put Indiana Jones anywhere. You could make a Utah ride with Indiana Jones.
Yeah, so that's what
discovered fossils, dinosaur fossils in the Midwest, the Chicago. It doesn't matter. They took the easy way out.
They did. I think so. But I don't know. I hope they kind of mellow it out because Dinosaur is just rough. Dinosaur's okay. I like Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
At Disneyland. Mm-hmm. I'm not a huge fan of Dinosaur.
Yeah, it is rougher.
Yeah. So anyway, they have the Casa Madrigal ride.
Could be great.
No idea if it's going to be like a water ride through, slow moving like a Pandora type of thing, or if it's going to be, something completely different, a little high speed. Yeah, who knows? But it'll Indiana Jones, and then they have the carousel.
You like a carousel?
The theming and the aesthetics on this is going to be really incredible.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to this one, just to at least get a picture of it. So I have a South American themed lounge. So aesthetically, the reason I went with number 2 for this one, aesthetically, I think this is going to be one of the best, potentially the best looking lands.
Right, and that's why it would have been number 2 or 1 for me if it wasn't for the Indiana Jones ride.
Really?
It took it away. That's what moved it to 3. If it would have just been
if it's off back there in the back where you can't see it?
Yeah, but still part of the land.
Yeah.
I don't know. It just ruined it for me when I was ranking them.
I get it. There's sometimes stuff like that can ruin it.
Encanto's my jam.
It is.
I watch it all the freaking time.
So, South American themed lounge with I want them to have a caipirinha.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like really bad you do.
Yeah.
You got excited when you said that.
Caipirinhas are really good. It's muddled lime cachaça, which is like a Brazilian rum, shaken. Yeah. That's some good stuff. Maybe some simple syrup.
And maybe if it's too tart.
Simple syrup if it's too tart.
You got your coaster.
Oh look, I have a Klingon.
Yeah, so my restaurant is outside of the.
That last drink was good.
Of the ride. It's outside the ride, so you can still see the casita.
Okay.
Right. It's still there. It's part of the restaurant, kind of, because you can see the back side of it or the front side, wherever the ride goes, and it's an outdoor party.
Okay.
And there's music. There's lamps everywhere.
Okay. Don't think that they should just convert Restaurantosaurus to something?
Well, that's probably what they'll do.
That's probably what they'll do.
That's probably that's not my idea.
Yeah.
That's probably what they'll do. That's the easiest way.
But yeah, something...
Restaurantosaurus is too much a cafe style for me.
It is. They'll probably have some indoor seating with some AC, but it would be a great outdoor area.
Yeah, they'd have to tear it all apart for me.
With the town square?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With lights and the whole... Well, thank you for listening, everyone. As you can tell by what just happened, our video cut short. This is our second try on YouTube. So
yes,
hopefully you watched hopefully you liked what you saw today, and we'll try it again next week. But
we'll create more memory.
I did so much editing and so many tries with the app I was using that I used up all my iPhone storage. So it's the struggles of the game.
It is.
It's the struggles of the game, people. So, so thank you for listening. We didn't get the rest of it, but we pretty much just argued about a couple things at the end.
Yeah.
So you didn't miss much. You just mentioned us almost getting a fist fight over
pina
coladas,
and why they suck.
Yeah. So thank you for listening.
Caipirinhas are better.
We'll see you next week.
Cheers.
Cheers.